Mkhwanazi added that both sides of the story need to be heard.
Those allegations were not only against me, they were against a range of other, I would say, departments, and I would say also the justice system as a whole in the country, as he said it there. Now, in South Africa, we will always treasure and insist that you hear one side, and after you've heard one side, you then hear the other side. And the day one person stands on a podium and say, I suspect so and so of wrongdoing, the same person says, I've investigated. The same person says, I have found something wrong. And the same person prosecutes, in other words, but then at the same time sits as a magistrate and as a judge and says, indeed, something wrong has been found. And then the same person passes judgment. That will be the end of South Africa. And it will crush and destroy the dream that all of us have had for years, struggling for justice in this country. And justice means, among other things, hear the other side. No matter how serious as in this particular instance, the case is, but hear the other side. I'm sitting here waiting for the commission, and I believe and that the president thought things through very well, and I support that. I'm also as patient as anybody else, because we need to wait for the other day. Yonke into nesikhathi sayo bekuyisikhathi sokusola sekuyisikhathi sokuhlela manje ukuthi insolo ibekwe zithiwe thaca phezu kwetafula. Kuzoba nesikhathi ke ukuthi laba abasolwayo njengami banikezwe ithuba lokuthi bakhulume. Giredi ukuchaza elami side and ngizophendula.
For more on the story, I'm joined by SABC News Political Editor Mzwandile Mbeje. Good afternoon, Mzwandile. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Why has it taken him so long, or is it not that long? I feel like he's taken quite a while to come out with a statement.
Well, I think, immediately after the president had placed the minister on special leave, he did issue a statement, maybe to his credit, to say he accepts and supports what the president has done, because he's looking forward to obviously putting his side of the story. So this, obviously, you are correct in terms of him speaking and him in the public is the first time. So we've got to hear his attitude, how he feels about this, which I think it's something that South Africans would also want to know.
How did you read him? His body language, the way he was speaking? Do you think he seems confident?
You know, as I was looking at him, his body language, I gathered that, they are operating in a political space, and this is a politician. In fact, this commission that is coming, Juliet, is that he actually is seeing an opportunity. If there's nothing wrong that he has done, that is an opportunity for him to then maybe raise his hand to say, I am here. So in order to get there, I need to go through the rough roads. So that is the opportunity, and I think he sees himself in this regard. But of course, if these allegations are proven true, so politically it may be very, very difficult for him going forward. So I think how he came across as somebody who's confident, who's willing to face these allegations, but also not only that, he also is broadening the appeal of his message. As much as he was being asked in English, so he would also venture into the vernac, so to ensure that everyone gets to hear this message. That could be part of the bigger picture, of course, if the commission vindicates him.
Sometimes, though, when you've got these commissions of inquiry, they take so long that politicians, ministers, people like him, who are accused or investigated, they kind of just go into the background after time and we forget about them. So I think if he had to, you know, just go with the flow and hope that he would be in the forefront all the time, he'd have to work really hard at that.
Absolutely. And I think he would be hoping that the timelines that the president has set out so will be adhered to. Remember the temporary report, first 3 months and then 6 months. And I think it's not really a long time in terms of him putting the side of the story. It will be even more interesting if, let's say, the commission is open to the public, because it will basically elevate this kind of discussion. I mean, as soon as General Mkhwanazi announced or spoke about those allegations, they actually gripped the country for the entire week, actually for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Even now, we're still talking about them. So if the commission is open to the public, it will obviously afford him, because remember, he will be given a platform. If there is nothing wrong that he would have done, that is the platform that perhaps will launch his political career going forward. Already his name is being touted elsewhere as perhaps part of the leadership collective that may emerge in 2027. But of course, it's still a long way out. So this commission, I personally think, it will be a make or break for him.
And of course, you've got the Mkhonto Wesizwe party marching in Pretoria today, throwing their weight behind Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi and saying, we support you, we stand right behind you. And what you've alluded to now is this bigger picture politically. Absolutely.
We are operating in a political space. Every political party will grab the opportunity. Right now, the governing party, well, the major governing party, because there are many, the ANC, may appear to be in the kind of back foot in terms of the moral high ground, given what's happening. The MK party is the official opposition. Right. They would want to obviously elevate this so that the public opinion perhaps goes with them. So this is very interesting. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of other marches in support of General Mkhwanazi. But of course, the commission will be able to perhaps set the record straight, because, you know, this is a political space. It's possible, Juliet, that that commission may go far beyond what we are just looking at the moment. Perhaps even those who may say they are supporting certain individuals. I
suspect it will. Well, we're going to have to wrap up the interview right now. And I do hope that commission of inquiry is live so we can all really see what's happening.
Absolutely. That's what we are all hoping for, because South Africans want to see and judge for themselves. We want the truth and we want to see. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time. Now, the Mkhonto Wesizwe party is warned that if President Cyril Ramaphosa does not resign by the end of today, it will approach the Constitutional Court. The party's spokesperson, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, says Ramaphosa has violated a section of the Constitution when he appointed Professor Firas Kashalia as acting police minister in place of Senzo Mchunu, who's been placed on special leave. Gwede Mantashe will act until Kashalia takes over on the 1st of next month. Ndlela was speaking during the party's march from Church Square to the Union Buildings in Pretoria in support of KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Ndlela says that the party will embark on demonstrations across the country against the current government.